I'm the conscious lesbian on the go, spouting spirituality so that we can grow. I'm the conscious lesbian on the go, spouting spirituality so that we can grow. I'm the conscious lesbian on the go, spouting spirituality so that we can grow. Hi, I'm Tyffany Howard, and this is Let's Talk. Let's Talk Suicide. I've done some research on this topic, and most of the people who've written on the topic say that suicide can be caused by if you are experiencing clinical depression, bipolar disorder, suffering from schizophrenia or PTSD. Also, if you're going through relationship challenges or financial challenges. Could be a chemical imbalance in the brain. Well, I'm no doctor, I'm no therapist, I'm no psychiatrist or psychologist. I'm a spiritual teacher and counselor, so this talk is coming from a spiritual background and basis, and also from experience, because I too have contemplated suicide. The first time is because I was in love with this girl, and I thought the love that I felt when I was with her came from her. And when she left, it brought up and triggered my issues of abandonment. At the time, I didn't know it, but that was an awakening for me. That was an opportunity for me to heal those abandonment issues. But at the time, all I knew was that I wanted to die because she was gone. And if she didn't love me, who else would love me? Because I didn't believe or feel or know that I was lovable. So I begged for Spirit to take my life. Spirit wouldn't take my life. And in a lucid moment, I was given or received the message and heard the message to get some help. And I went to this retreat in Sedona, Arizona, or Cottonwood, Arizona, near Sedona. It's called Sedona Mago Retreat. And they helped me to feel again because I was dead on the inside. And they taught me a beautiful tool called meridian tapping. And I wrote a book after that experience called Tap That, which is a self-help tool. And in the book, I teach people to tap, as I've spoken about in many of my talks. The second time that I wanted to commit suicide, I was actually going to take some rat poison. I was at my mom's house because that's where I was going to do it. And two things saved me. I called my best friend and I wanted to say goodbye to her, and we cried together, and she said, "Please, Tyffany, please don't do it." And I told her I'd think about it, but I was going to do it anyway. And then I get a ting on my phone that a message had come in, and it was actually an email, a YouTube email, saying that I had received a new Eckhart Tolle video had been uploaded. And something told me to listen to that video. And in that video, Eckhart Tolle was talking about personal identities. And how when our personal identities, which we create of who we are, doesn't match reality, we suffer. We become misaligned, imbalanced, not centered. And want to kill ourselves for me. And I realized that he was talking to me and that that's what I was going through. You see, I had practiced law for almost 14 years. And in my mind, my personal identity was that I am a lawyer. That's who I am. I'm nothing other than a lawyer. And when I stopped practicing law, I thought I was useless. I didn't believe that I was enough, that I was good enough, that I was valuable or worthy because I was no longer practicing law. And that wasn't the case. The truth was, I was feeling unaligned, misaligned from my source. I was feeling separated from that which created me. I didn't believe that I was worthy or valuable or enough because I no longer practiced law, and that's who I was. And that was false. I was greater than being a lawyer, greater than all the money that I had made and the cars and the houses that I had. I was greater than that. But at the time, that personal identity didn't match reality. And what I mean by that, what came into my life, what I saw, what was in my life at that time, wasn't what I had when I was a lawyer. I didn't have my 3 houses. I didn't have my housekeeper. I wasn't making the money that I made when I was a lawyer. I couldn't just throw massage parties for my friends anymore. Go stay at the Hyatt like I did. And I was in love with this girl, and she wasn't in love with me. I was low. I felt low. My frequency, my energy level was low. I vibrated from a low vibration, which brought in dark energy. And it boiled down to I didn't feel connected to source, to that which created me, that created the trees, created you, created the ocean, created life, created everything that existed. I didn't feel connected, tapped in, turned on, and tuned in to source. And that's a Abraham Hicks reference. I told myself, if I didn't matter, if no one loved me, if I couldn't help be useful to someone, to this world, to mankind, there's no reason for me to be alive. So I was going to take rat poison. Until my friend talked to my friend. And even then I was going to go through with it. And then that Eckhart Tolle video. I don't remember the title, but it's about personal identities. And your personal identity, who you think you are. I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a millionaire, I'm a mother, I'm a father, I'm this or that, which is not who you are. Those are personal identities, mind-made creations, false mind-made creations of who we think we are. And when those things don't match reality, what you are experiencing now in the present moment, then the darkness sets in. I experienced a period of insanity because I was no longer a lawyer. I didn't think I mattered to the world, because as a lawyer, I was able to be of service. And that's, for me, sharing my love with the world and being of service is my soul's purpose. And when that wasn't there for me, I felt like I didn't matter. And when I got to that point, that's when I wanted to take my life. And what I want to tell you today is, please don't. Because you matter. You are here for a reason. Your soul has a mission. Do whatever you can to get some help. There are hotlines, there are therapists, there are psychiatrists, psychologists, there are doctors. Like I said, it may be some kind of chemical imbalance. I don't know. I'm speaking to you from a spiritual perspective, which is, from my experience, what you're going through is you're not feeling aligned. That you believe something, and what you believe is not matching reality. What you believe is not showing up for you. It's because you've created something false. You created this identity that's false of who you think you are, and it's not who you are. You're source energy. You are magnificent and amazing. You're an angel. You're not these things that we make up in society to make ourselves feel important. You're greater than that. That's just something that you do. So I offer you some suggestions. Go out and be in nature, because nature rejuvenates us. Nature helps us to connect back to life, back to who we truly are, which is energy. Like nature, we're beautiful, light, energy. Go for a walk. Do the things that you love. Dancing. I had stopped dancing, stopped singing, and I love to dance. Spirit loves to experience joy through us. And dancing is a perfect way to experience joy. Sing, listen to music, hang around with friends, people who uplift you. Do some tapping, also known as EFT, or meridian tapping. It all comes from the meridian tapping. Do some deep breathing. Remember moments when you were in utter and complete joy and ecstasy. Eat foods that uplift you, meaning no alcohol, no sugar, no drugs, no processed foods. When you're in a place of darkness, those foods enhance that darkness because they bring you down. So eat fruits and vegetables, things that uplift your spirit, that are alive, because you are alive. This is a live body. Talk to a friend. Till next time, if you have any questions, please contact me. I would love to see your comments. Know that you are love and light, and that I love you. Namaste. Namaste.